Most people know that Cain killed his brother Abel, but almost nobody knows what God did after the murder, because the Bible reveals something shocking. The mark God placed on Cain was not punishment. It was protection. Protection for the first murderer in human history. Today, we're going deep into one of the Bible's most misunderstood stories, the story of Cain, and the mercy he didn't deserve. Cain and Abel both bring offerings to God. Abel brings the best from his flock. Cain brings crops from the ground. God accepts Abel's offering, but he doesn't accept Cain's. Cain becomes furious, jealous, burning with anger. God warns him. Sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it. Cain ignores the warning. He invites Abel to a field and kills him. The first bloodshed in human history is murder. God asks Cain, "Where is Abel, your brother?" Cain lies and says, "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" God responds, "Your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground." Then God gives the judgment. The ground will no longer yield crops for you. You will be a fugitive, a wanderer on the earth. Cain will live, but his life will carry consequences. Cain panics. He says, "My punishment is too great. Anyone who finds me will kill me." But who was Cain afraid of? Adam and Eve had other children. Family lines were growing. Someone would want revenge. This is the first moment in history where the idea of revenge killing appears. Here comes the twist. God does not say, "Let them kill you." Instead, God says, "No. If anyone kills Cain, vengeance will be taken on them sevenfold." Then the Bible says, God put a mark on Cain, so that no one who found him would kill him. This means the mark was not punishment. It was not a curse. It was not condemnation. It was a divine protection order for a murderer. This is the part people rarely talk about. The Bible never describes what the mark looked like. And it's important to say, it was not race. It was not skin color. It was not a curse passed to others. The Bible simply calls it a mark, a sign, something that warned others not to harm Cain. A visible reminder that God himself protected Cain's life. It was mercy, not wrath. Why protect a murderer? Why show mercy to someone who showed none? Remember, at this point in history, there is no law, no commandments, no courts, no justice system. Humanity is brand new. If Cain were killed immediately, the message to the world would be, kill the killer. But God teaches something different. He gives consequences, but not execution. Justice and mercy, side by side. The Bible says Cain went out from the presence of the Lord. He didn't lose God. He left God. He settles in the land of Nod. And then something unexpected happens. Cain builds a city. Think about that. A murderer, a wanderer, a man under judgment, becomes the first city builder. The Bible is showing us that human civilization was born with both sin and grace mixed into its foundation. Cain's family line becomes even darker. His descendant Lamech commits murder too, but Lamech brags about it. He says, if Cain is avenged 7 times, then Lamech 77 times. Violence grows. Revenge grows. Sin multiplies across generations. When it's not surrendered to God, the Bible does not hide humanity's brokenness. It exposes it. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Cain never apologized. Cain never repented. He complained about the consequences. And yet, God still gave him mercy. This shows something incredible. God's grace existed before the law. God's mercy existed before the cross. Cain represents humanity at its worst. God represents mercy at its greatest. God did not excuse Cain, but he did not throw him away either. So what does this story mean today? It means God sees every sin. God confronts evil. God disciplines wrongdoing. But God still gives mercy. Even when someone does the unforgivable, God offers time, warning, and the chance to change. The mark of Cain wasn't approval. It wasn't blessing. It didn't erase consequences. But it did say, you still have a chance to live. You still have a chance to change. Your story is not over. If God showed mercy to Cain, He can show mercy to anyone, including you. The mark of Cain wasn't punishment. It was protection. Protection for a broken man, in a broken world, from a God whose mercy is far deeper than we often realize. If that's what God did for Cain, imagine what He can do for you.